Hi there birdies, welcome back to the Sunny Virgo. So today we have something really special because we're doing some random questions reading. So I have my little box of questions here. Some of you may already know it from the live. I have over 100 questions over here. We're going to pull one little paper with the message you most need to hear or the question that you most need to get an answer to, I guess. And we're going to answer it and we're going to see what shows up. We have a bunch of different topics over there. So definitely check out each of your individual placements because there are going to be different questions. There are going to be different messages for you for your life. Okay. So I'm really excited for this. If you're ready, let's get into it. Hi Gemini Cancer, welcome in. Your little paper is Who Masturbates to You. We have a little 18 plus reading. I wonder if you have any correlation to Capricorn Aquarius because out of all of the papers, you got exactly the same paper has them. But let's see here. We're gonna figure out first who actually masturbates to you, and then we'll even go a little bit deeper into, for example, what they fantasize, any message that wants to come forward when it comes to that. So who is this person? For Gemini Cancer, who is this person? Okay, we have Pisces. We have February, so it could be literally a February Pisces. It doesn't have to be though. This is also giving me a little bit of Aquarius vibes, so it could even be an Aquarius Pisces. Oh goodness, so many water energy. All right, and we also have Aries. Very nice. So I kind of feel like this person is very emotional, but at the same time very reserved. I also feel like they're a bit stubborn. I even feel like sometimes it's almost like they are very compassionate and very sweet and very gentle, but I even feel like sometimes they can seem a bit cold and they can seem a bit my way or no way, you know? And I feel like, I don't know, I just get this feeling that this is someone you can't really understand. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is like there's something about this person that you're just, it kind of intrigues you, but it also makes you very confused, you know? Yeah. I also feel like this person, their love language could be gift giving, so they could be, you could have received already some gift from this person, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like that is very specific. So we have hazel eyes. With these little papers, just take them if they resonate for someone you know. If they don't, then don't fret over it. But we also have cat owner. And with this cat owner, I always feel like it's a little bit of this person's energy as well, you know? So there's that thing of like being very independent and like, you only pet me when I want to. So I kind of feel like this person could be a little bit like that. I even feel like sometimes you may try to not necessarily make a move on this person, but sometimes they feel like they're super into you. Other times they pretend that they don't know you, or they pretend that they don't really care. You know, it's very confusing. I feel like this person goes a little bit back and forth. I do feel like they could, honestly, quite honestly, they could not be they could not be looking for commitment right now. Does that make sense? I think so. I feel like they are in a more I'll love, light and love, but I'm not really into personal relationships at the moment. So I feel like that's why this person kind of goes a little bit back and forth with you. They could also be into sports, but I do feel like this person could be very focused on their career right now. They could have children, so perhaps that is why they are kind of protecting themselves and not really putting a lot of effort into this. I also feel like sometimes you may see them as very immature. Is like, what do you want, dude? Please tell me. Like, I can't figure you out. We also have air, so there we go with that coldness. And I'm also hearing shyness. Oh yeah, Aquarius definitely wanting to come through, but we already have that February that it did pick up on. And it's interesting that we have here like a little timeline, February through kind of April. So that could be like a timeline from when you met this person, or a significant timeline even for the future. But yeah, let's see, can we get one more about who this person is? Oh goodness, okay, we have two. We have empath, yeah, totally makes sense. We also have self-employed. I really feel like this person is super ambitious, yeah, earth, super focused on their earthly matters, and I really feel like this person is super reserved and super closed off right now. To be honest, I don't think they know what they want. I feel like trigger something, or I was even going to say like trick something in them. So I kind of feel like they feel played, you know, they feel manipulated, and for them perhaps that was what love has always been about and what relationships has always been about. And they could have a bit of a dark past, so they kind of they have a really hard time opening up and letting other people in. But I do feel like this person is also very playful. I really feel like this person, once you get to know them, they're like just the sweetest, and they feel like this grown-up child, not in a sense of immaturity, but they just have this curiosity and fieriness, like this sweet fieriness. Even the Aries, that is basically the baby of the zodiac, they have this fieriness and this creativity, and it's just so beautiful. And I really feel like they are a sweet person. They're just going through a bit of a rough time when it comes to relationships. So yeah, we have paid attention to the red flags. I feel like you know this, especially, yeah, fantasies and career. This person is like all work, no play, at least when it comes to relationships. But we also have worth waiting for. Oh, so perhaps we even have give your relationship a chance. So perhaps this is someone that you also see that it might be good to wait. You know, I just feel like there is this energy. I do also feel like this is a message from your guides, like, hey, it is worth it, okay, don't worry about it. And I mean, this person does masturbate to you, so at least attracted they are to you. But I also feel like this also comes from their feelings towards you. It's like they also feel like you perhaps would be a good option for them to explore. But again, I feel like sometimes they may feel a bit played and they don't fully trust things, you know. But I do feel like there is also this message, especially with playfulness, also coming through. Just be conscious that this person may not be in a commitment place, and just like breathe, okay? Take your time with it and make sure that you're not settling for anything, okay? But let's see here, a little look into their fantasies or anything else that your guides want you to know about this person and who they are. So we also have Leo coming through. We have the Six of Wands, Strength, King of Cups. Oh, they have some secret desires. We have the Devil. Nice. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. We also have, let's get one more. We have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. All right. So I really feel like, especially with the world here, I really feel like this person is going through a big transformation and a big end of a cycle where like all they've experienced was pain. I really feel like this person has been through some pretty tough relationships, and all they've experienced is pain. They're working through that, but again, Eight of Pentacles, that is also very career oriented, so it's almost like they're ignoring this pain and this end of a cycle through work, and not really paying too much attention to other people in general, I feel. But at the same time, I feel like there's just this pull towards you that they cannot shake up. And quite honestly, one of their fantasies is about just being madly in love with you, you knowing that, them knowing that you feel the same way, and them like not being able to control their feelings anymore. I even feel like there's something here around, I don't know, it's like this I'm getting like trickster energy. You kind of come forward with a very like nice energy, and just maybe even to this could even be like someone from your workplace. It doesn't have to be, but it could be someone that you go and congratulate, or you just go and, you know, talk about something and everything is nice and easy, and this person is like really solid and really sure, but then something happens, something clicks, and it's almost like here she's not fully clothed, but it's like all of a sudden you're without clothes, or I don't know, you're kind of teasing them, you're, I don't know, luring them in, you know, there's something. It may not even be like the fact of like all of a sudden in a second you're naked, but it could be that all of a sudden you're like touching their arms, or, you know, doing something a little bit more seductive, and it's like in their fantasy they cannot resist you. I feel like in real life that is a different conversation, because I feel like they can, but I really feel like in their fantasies they let their guard down. I do feel like they're also very kinky, but it's like they just see this, they allow you to see their emotional, empathetic, kind side, and they are not afraid to show it. It's like you tame their fear and you allow them to bring them forward. This is actually a very emotional and sweet fantasy. So again, I kind of wonder if there's not, if there are not a few feelings kind of, you know, beneath the surface. Apparently they are with the King of Cups, but I really feel like they try to control them hugely. I also feel like for some of you, this could be either you or this person could be virgins. And I feel like that is also one of their fantasies, is either them taking your virginity or the other way around. And I feel like that is one hell of a fantasy. I almost feel like it could be them, or at least it has been a very long time. It's almost like, I'm seeing right now One Tree Hill, and they have like this club, which is Virgins for Life, the clean teens. And it's almost like they are not, some of those people are not really virgins, but they kind of are re-virgins, you know, they take back their virginity or whatever. But it could be that this person is kind of in celibacy, is that what it's called, moment, and they're totally abstaining from sex. I don't think that they really want any of that. I don't think they are in the mind space for that, you know, they're really focused on their career and work. But you come forward and you kind of break through their walls and you take their virginity again. So, yeah. I really feel like there's something tempting about you that they just cannot resist. I also feel like this person could be into bondage. Again, I do feel like this person is kind of kinky, because I feel like they could be into bondage, into maybe even a little bit of pain. And it's almost this thing of like, I'm not sure who is the person here that is a bit more dominant, because I feel like they imagine both scenarios. But whoever is a bit more submissive, like, is trying to get a little bit of control, is trying to, like, in the case of bondage and everything, or even pain, like in any scenario, whatever the dominant person is doing, the submissive tries to run away, tries to escape, tries to do something. I feel like they get really attracted and turned on by that. A little bit of like runner chaser kind of energy. And I also feel like there's something here around, you could have really long hair, or this person could have really long hair, and there's definitely something about the hair per se. So it could be that they really like your long hair, or they're really turned on when there's like hair grabbing or something like that. That could also be the case. I really feel like this person is a bit aggressive in the bedroom. They really, really like that. So let's get here a few of these cards to see if there's any other information that wants to come through. We have memories and remembrance. So maybe this is, again, someone you either already have some sort of history with, or someone that is a little bit like on and off, yes and no, hot and cold. And I also feel like there's something around, that is actually really, again, I do feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you, but they don't want to admit that. Because I'm getting this thing of like, they remember the clothes that you wear, they remember the things that you say, the things that you do. There's something here around, they have this huge crush on you, at the very least. And they just like, they have you in their mind 24/7. The only time that they don't, but it's still there, it's just a little bit numbed, it's whenever they're working. That's why I feel like they work so much. It's because, no, I cannot think of, Gemini and Cancer, I cannot think of them. That is bad. No, don't do it. I feel like they hide themselves over it, but they definitely have a lot of memories from you. If you already like went on dates or something like that, they definitely remember those. But I feel like it's like the little things. I feel like it's things that they observe in you, and sometimes may even like catch them looking at you, and you kind of wonder, okay, well, what was going on there? It was definitely, they were memorizing every single detail of what you were doing at that moment. The way you were talking, the way you were breathing, the way your hair was, the way you were dressing, they were definitely memorizing everything about you. But let's get here one more. I really feel like one of their biggest fantasies is about confessing their feelings to you. Or, no, wrong. It's about them not controlling their feelings anymore. Not necessarily confessing. It's almost like they confess their feelings through sex, which could be very rough and very aggressive. So, is that a confession of love? But yeah, for them it is, I guess. But a little bit of aggressive confession. We also have the game of love. Yeah. So there's definitely that thing of like the runner chaser, submissive, dominant vibe. That's definitely something that they fantasize about. And like the biggest thing is they fantasize about losing control, which is great. So let's see here. Out of curiosity, is there anything we need to know about this person's feelings? We have it all. We have soulmate, we have wedding. This person really has deep feelings for you. And yeah, let me see if there is any advice. Let's pull from you as well. Is there any advice for my Gemini Cancers? Give your relationship a chance. I feel like this person just needs a little bit of time. You don't need to kind of push them or, you know, force them into anything. Not force them, but like push them or trying to make things work. It doesn't necessarily need that. It's just try to show them that you care. Try to show them that you're going to be there for them no matter what happens, you know. If you feel like ballsy, ask them on a date. I actually feel like that could go well. If it doesn't go well, if they end up rejecting you, I do feel like it is fear talking. It's not their feelings talking. It's not their intentions talking. But you can even like ask them on a date without asking them on a date. Like, oh, you know, I don't know. I'm not really good at like asking people out on a date. But I don't know. Like, oh, I saw this movie. I really like it, but I didn't want to go alone. Do you want to join? Or just, hey, I got this really great news, or you got this really great news. How about we go celebrate, you know? And it turns out to be a date. But they don't know it. And it becomes easier with that, you know? But yeah, if you want to make a move towards this person, I feel like you guys are saying go for it. Just be mindful that this person may be a little bit closed off and they may need a little bit of time, but I don't think you're going to be rejected, okay? So, with that being said, Gemini Cusp, this was lovely. I hope it resonated, hope it helped, and it brought you a little bit of insight into this situation. And yeah, definitely smash the like button, please. I would appreciate that. And subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. You can also check out my other channel, the Bird's Nest Tarot for pick-a cards. We have a bunch of 18 plus pick-a cards, so definitely go check them out. And there is also going to be a link below for a private reading in case you're interested in that and figuring out how this person feels, what to do about it, what you guys want you to know about the situation. Okay? So, that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see